off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as it seems when you chase your dream. Though you just gotta open your eyes.
my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They all haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaubby. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
All right, just about set to go and getting to start. Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
On the ground, out to short. On to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Gleyber Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McMahon hauls it in, and there's two away. Two down, bases empty. Here's Bryce Harper. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And that drops in for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well.
Doyle hauls it in to end the inning. Angels go quietly there. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball. And we're back. And today's starter, Cole Ragans. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Luis Ariz stands in. Pickoff move to first. Durant back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Duran gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ragans, 27 years old, runner on the go. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And that one almost hit him.
Straightened him up a little bit. He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that's outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker makes the grab, one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Pitch is in there. Strike one. One out and a runner at second. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Oh. And delivers outside.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And now 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Ryan McMahon at the plate and takes high there. McMahon matched a homer in his last game. And that's a base hit. Durant headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Wilyer Abreu in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's a strike. 0-1. Santander launched a homer in his most recent game. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Randall Grichuk now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up next, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And it's through for a hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next for the Angels, Jordan Walker. Right through there for a strike. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and deals. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Tying run is in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, 2 outs. Jose Siri digs in now, and ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
There's the strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. This is Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In there at the knees, strike 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Brenton Doyle will hit next. Ball 1 there. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. And misses inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Reagans picks to first. Doyle back in on a dive. Edmundo Sosa batting with 1 down takes a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Pena. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Drake Baldwin. Looking for his first big league hit right here. First pitch, just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Drake Baldwin with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. The relay to the plate, save, and it's 3-1.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to his baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and the inning is over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Sanchez back to work. That one well upstairs. 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one not close, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Outside, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Glaber swings, drives one, going back, gone. He doinks it off the foul pole, and we're level. It's 3-3.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes Bryce Harper. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Digging in, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. And that one is inside ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And next for L.A., Jordan Westburg. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McMahon sizing this one up. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Gunnar Henderson.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one the other way, puts it away for the out. Brian McMahon steps to the plate. RBI single his last time up. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Wilyer Abreu. That one misses. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Yeah, the batter now, Bryson Stott. And there's a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left for the Cardinals. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Walker measures 6 feet 6 inches, 250 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020.
0-1.
And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And now it's Jose Siri. Fly to left his first time. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Step off throw to first. Siri back on a dive. Back over to first, and this time he gets him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
And that is out of play. They say it went. Time asked for it at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. 2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Grounds 1 to short. Henderson throws to first in time. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That's inside. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in. And there's one down. And here is Sosa to the plate. First time up was a pop out. In for a strike. It's 0-1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On a line, base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Going to count 1 and 2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Christopher Sanchez out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Garrett Clevenger into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here is Harper. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Man at second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score, and the Angels take the lead. And that's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Angels. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. One away here in the fifth. Randall Grichuk now at the plate. 1 for 2. Way outside, and it gets away. Harper up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there. Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Line drive, base hit right field. Harper scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. So in now for the Angels, Jordan Westburg. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second is offline. So here's Darno with 1 out.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And there's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Grichuk over at second. Westburg at first. 1 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for the Angels, Jordan Walker. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels 5 and the Cardinals 3. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Pitching change here, Alek Manoah. This is his 3rd time out this year. That's in there. That's strike 1. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that's outside. And the count 1 and 2. Left field. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Luis Arias next up for the Cardinals. Late swing, foul to the left. To third. Fires to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Gunnar Henderson next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two outs. Nice grab. And they get the out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. Angels 5 and the Cardinals 3. Tommy Kahnle taking over on the mound. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So digging in, Jose Siri. Out to center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 3. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Luis Peralta, the left-hander, up and throwing. Brazoban getting cranked up as well. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Outside low. Now 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab for the second out. Here's Gleyber Torres. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Doyle under it. Brings it in. And that is that. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Angels 5 and the Cardinals 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Manoah back to work. Inside. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Grichuk drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilyer Abreu. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one hops the wall into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So now the DH spot, Bryson Stott. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Abreu, the runner at second with 1 away. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Base hit! Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Matt Waldron.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one is upstairs.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. There goes the runner. Out in front and foul to the left side. Runners are at the corners, one away. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Into the bullpen and gone. That one's got to feel good. His first homer of the year. It's 6-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And up next for St. Louis, Drake Baldwin. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's there with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sam Hentges. He's making his second appearance of the season. Duran, the next to hit, takes ball one. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's a little bit low. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's going to be Luis Arias. Ground ball to the right side. And that's foul. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now 6-5. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Harper stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's down and in.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Anthony Santander in there at the knees for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Throws to Henderson. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Randall Grichuk, the next to hit for the Angels. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian King will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming. Huascar Brazoban will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the air, right field. Abreu coming on, makes the grab on the run. And that is that. And the Redbirds bullpen comes through. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Halos 5. Back here in St. Louis, set for the last half of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Gunnar Henderson. That misses the zone. 1-0. Henches in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. There's a swing and a drive. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses in.
1 ball.
Throw to third. He's safe. Henderson at third with nobody out. Henches winds and deals. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. That one fouled off.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
The 0-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third. Very high with that one. And it's 3 and 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fly ball down the line. Grichuk makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 7-5.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Halos 5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Peralta. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And first offering is fouled off. And foul ball. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Siri, the next to hit for the Angels. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at bat. Draws the walk there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive.
So they turn to their closer, Hunter Gaddis. Runner at first with 2 away. And next for L.A., Jeremy Pena. Runner takes off, pitches low. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it, and that'll do it. Angels leave 1, and they're down 7-5. Bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Dedniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. That's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, Pena. to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. That one's in there. 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the 9th. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's in the dirt. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Gaddis departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Tyler Duffy takes over on the mound, ready to make his season debut. Bryce Harper to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. Out of here! It's their second home run of the inning, and we're starting over. It's 7-7. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Randall Grichuk, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch misses. back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. This one in the air. Snags it for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So in now for the Angels, Jordan Westburg. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one pulled foul. The 1-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Nunez back to work. And ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. No outs, runner at first. Luis Arias next up for the Cardinals, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Move to first, and he's back in easily.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. On to first, double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Sliced hard but foul. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a 2-out double to put the winning run aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ryan McMahon.
And the crowd back into this ball game. Everyone could go home happy if we see a big swing here.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Drew Waters. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilyer Abreu.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Just missed. On the ground right side, Harper. And they put the tag on him for the out. So the Cards strand a couple, still tied 7-7. Now into the ball game on defense, Ramon Urias. He's the new third baseman. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Travis d'Arnaud digs in. Late swing, fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there.
One strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Outside. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Line and a base hit into right. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Jared Triolo. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next for the Angels, Jordan Walker. And that one fouled off. That hits the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Jose Siri, the next to hit for the Angels. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 9-7. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Duffy done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Alexis Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit for the Angels. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And a strike to Gleyber. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Gavin Williams up and loosening in the pen. Two outs. Up and in. 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
And it stays fair. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here comes Bryce Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Henderson. And that is that. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Angels 10 and the Cardinals 7. So coming into the game now on defense, Shea Langoliers. He takes over behind the plate. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bryson Stock digs in now. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jordan Romano.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Brenton Doyle next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner.
No ball. One strike.
Abreu stands at third with one gone in the inning. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. So they get the out, but a run does score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
One out left for the Cardinals. Edmundo Sosa. Next up for the Cardinals, Romano, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one upstairs, ball one. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was the son I didn't marry the man without a plan.
traders. I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers come around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think it we talk about, we should've called it truth. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh?